I trust Nigerians, Lagosians especially, to take advantage of any kind of opportunity. The Lagos State government has decried the price hike on safety kits. Safety kits like hand sanitizers, face masks, amongst others, by dealers due to the incident of coronavirus in the state have now increased. Governor Sanwo-Olu condemned the act yesterday when he led some state government officials to the Infectious Disease Control Center in Yaba here in Lagos. He said it was unfortunate that Nigerians were taking advantage of a situation that needed collaborative efforts to tackle. It is condemnable. This is not a means to enrich yourself. It is really very unfortunate, and we need to speak to ourselves. I think people should ask their conscience, what kind of life, what kind of people are we? We should be our brother's keeper. Also, the federal government has vowed to prosecute stores that increase price of face masks and sanitizers. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has vowed to clamp down on stores that manipulate price of protective and hygiene products as a result of coronavirus. Since the index case of the disease was recorded in Lagos, there have been reports about increase in prices of face masks, latex gloves, and hand sanitizers. Actually, this whole story came after a social media user on Saturday accused a pharmacy store in Lagos of hiking the prices of a brand of sanitizer she bought for 19,950 naira. Replies to her tweets showed that the same sanitizer used to be sold for less than 5,000. Now, this is the situation we are now. A pack of face masks is now going for 7,500 naira, as against, you know, less than 1,000 that it used to be.
What is the government what is the government intervention in that area? These are private individuals who invest in their business, and whatever happens, the government will not say, because you are selling this, we are not going to tax you on the sanitizer that they are selling. We are not going to tax you on the face mask. I'm not saying that these guys, these shops do have rights to do that.
You are saying it.
No, what I'm saying is that as far as it's within their business,
business
authority, they have. What do you do in a case like this as a government? Why don't you intervene? It's not just about importing, because you are getting it from America.
Let me clear what you're actually
HIV
saying.
HIV drugs. I'm coming. Okay. What do you do? Government will intervene. Get into distribution of those drugs. Import it. Bring it. You could come at a subsidized price, and people will not go to that shop at the end of the day, because you cannot actually tell a woman who sells garri not to increase the price of garri. Anyways, do you understand? But what do you need to do to fend people off those kind of shops? Do you understand? Is to intervene as a government. You are not doing any intervention. What you do is to sit down and blame and criticize people for doing that.
Very, very silly of them. You know
very
what?
Silly.
It's simple economics. Supply and
demand.
The moment demand rose, prices.
What are we talking about?
Yet again, government's inability to be proactive. The world is now a global village. When this thing started in China, what was your review? How did you review the situation? You must study the situation, review it, and anticipate.
You knew you were going to get here.
China is the next world, or rather is the new world. You know that Nigerians and businesses in China is increasing every day. You know that Nigerians go there. So you should be able to be proactive. You should be able to think. You didn't think. Excuse me, if I borrowed money from the bank to invest in purchasing those things, bank is charging me interest.
Yes.
And I see opportunity. Do you understand? To now sell and make profit. See, demand
in a situation like this.
Hello.
Patient, don't bring emotion into it. Don't bring emotion into it.
Can I ask my question?
No, hold on. Let me say.
Can I ask my question?
You can after this.
Okay.
Can the bank therefore say they charge me the 7.5% interest because of this emergency?
But then is there a moral clause in this?
What is moral clause?
In
The
business.
fact that as a country it is our responsibility to try and wipe out coronavirus, and then someone is making profit from that. Does that seem morally right?
In a business, in a country that business are struggling, do government have the moral right to increase VAT?
No.
From 5% to 7.5. Do they have the moral right?
So we alter our moral values.
What I'm asking is that, what I'm saying is that government should intervene so that we will not go to those shops.
All right,
because
let me hear
a national crisis.
On this issue. Let me hear you. You've been so quiet.
No, I don't want people are shouting.
Nobody is shouting. We already know what your position is. We already know what your position is.
Let me hear.
There's an agency called Consumer Protection Agency.
Yes.
It's an agency of government. The job basically is to protect consumers.
Of course.
From being exploited.
Exactly.
Obviously, Mr. Peter Sangbi and Chief are exploiters. That's why they will support something as banal as this.
And the consumer protection
protection means that you cannot exploit
7.5.
Let me hear Akwago. Go ahead, sir.
You cannot exploit the Nigerian consumer.
Exactly.
On the basis of demand and supply. That's why things are put in place. What they are doing is wrong and it's against the law. And I think they should be dealt with. And what I don't agree with is government vowing to do the job they're employed to do.
Exactly.
Don't vow to do it. Do it.
Do it because
don't tell me you're going to do it. You already have the mandate. Go ahead and do it. But of course, exploiters and capitalists.
I'm just having a different opinion from what you're saying.
They will be giving you a public theory that doesn't work in where they come from.
These pharmacies are not the one producing these sanitizers. It is a global phenomenon. It's a global pandemic. Everywhere in the world, about 56 countries have been, this coronavirus has gotten to 56 countries. And in these 56 countries, most of the sanitizers that we get basically are coming from China.
Exactly.
All right? Now, they have also run in short of it. Now, the price in there will go up. You will translate to the price here. How do you reconcile that? How would the CPC, what we call FCCP today, will now go to the China and find out how much they are selling it?
So now, if I already have hand sanitizers in my store that I was selling for 5,000, then overnight it just becomes 19,500. That's almost 300% increase. Don't forget on the 5,000 I already
when there's scarcity, what happens?
I think everything is morally wrong though.
In Lagos, when they stop Okada and Keke, what happened to the buses? They hike the price. Did the CPC come and tell them why did you hike the price? Because we have commuters waiting, and they have an opportunity to make business.
All right, so
I am not saying it's right. I am not saying it's right.
What you're saying is the government should have come into this lacuna
by
exactly.
And
then my own is they should have anticipated it before now.
Before now. Okay.
Now, where's your emergency services? Where's your disaster agency? I don't know if I've forgotten their name. There are so many agencies in Nigeria that they even overlap. But their role is not just to provide this thing for NEMA. National. There's a potential national emergency. So you should be thinking. The world is a global village. What happens in America today will have adverse effects in Nigeria. What happens in Nigeria today will have adverse effects in China. So as these things were developing, what were you thinking about? Driving in your Jeep and using siren to be moving about?
All right.
Put on your thinking cap.
You're still watching the Buzz Mondays edition, and we're still talking in depth about the coronavirus in Nigeria. Let's take a quick break to go see this video of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu when he visited the infectious disease hospital IDH in Yaba over the weekend with the Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat. And of course, at this very critical point in time, people are no longer shaking hands. So there's something called the leg shake. And our amiable governor also did the leg shake with his deputy. Let's check that out.
Okay, you don't shake hands. Eh? No. Eh? Okay, you don't shake hands. Eh? No.
Okay, so the leg shake is what people are doing in town now. And then, of course, while coming to work today, I realized that a lot of people have been putting on their face masks. That's for those who really have to wear them. They've been wearing it wrongly because a lot of Nigerians don't take time to, read the manual or actually know how things are done. They just assume they can do it. All right, so this is a face mask. You do this, okay? Now there's a white whatever here. You pinch your nose. You have to pinch your nose for it to stick. Then you pull this one down. Because people just wear it across like that.
I didn't even know that.
Yes, you have to pinch your nose here.
Just sell the stuff.
Exactly, so that it holds down and then you pull it over your mouth. So, and if you're going to take it off, if you're being in a hospital or somewhere you think you might be at risk, you try as much as possible to make sure, you know, you take it off as carefully as possible like that and throw in a bin. Okay, so don't just wear it. It's not a fashion accessory. It's serious business, okay? And if you have no business really being in a hospital environment at this point in time,
stay away.
Please stay away. Stay in your house if you don't have to go anywhere. And of course, there are phone numbers out there in case you want to buy face masks or hand sanitizers and you feel that you're being ripped off. You can call the numbers 080-5600-2020 or 080-5600 3030. All right, those are the numbers.
I'm calling them right now.
Out there.
I want to report Govt.
What I normally do is what government recommends. Okay. Wash your hand regularly. If
Regularly.
I live here now, I go to my office, I'll wash my
your
hand
hands.
with soap regularly. So those hand sanitizers, people, they won't see me to exploit me. So after a while now, when this thing goes down, they'll be begging you to come and...
Well, make sure you use soap while washing your hands.
Soap.
Okay. And also the World Health Organization has advised that we all drink more water at this point in time. Drink a lot of fluid. Every 15 minutes, make sure you drink water. Reason being that if the virus, you know, gets into your mouth, or wherever into you, it attacks the lungs, the esophagus and all that. So if you drink water, there are chances it might wash the virus down into your stomach. And the natural yes, acids, gastric acid and what have you that you have in your stomach can actually kill off the virus, you know. So it is advised at this point in time, drink a lot of water.